Throwback Thursday. Having a daughter, man, I realized, man, so that's why I'm raising these questions I'm fixing to ask. And of lately, my daughter coming up on 19. It's been a journey, man. I'm learning a lot of things. You know what I mean? Seeing the whole change, and I'm seeing and recognizing how it happened with females when it's like they get to like a rebellious state, but due to the dope relationship we have, things are still under control. You know what I mean? Now, granted, once you get 18, especially 21, you grown. You get to go out and live your own life. You know what I mean? Hey, you did everything I asked of you, and from 0 to 18, and like I say, everything is on the up and up. But now that you've grown, you have the choice to say, you know what, I'm gonna go out here and do my own thing, whether I'm experienced or not. A smart person learns from his or her mistakes. A wise person learns from others. And so again, with all of the gain and all of the, just overall information and guidance, hopefully you use it to your advantage. And like I say, sure, I put it on the net for whoever decide they want to doggone, take the advice and, use it for their benefit, to become a better person. But daughters, nieces, cousins, aunties, sisters, mothers, listen to the men. Find a man that you love and respect, and take the advice and ask questions. It's not for you to challenge and contest everything, all right? So ask questions, and vice versa. You know what I mean? Boys, you find the women that you love and respect, the ones who seem to have it together, and try the next level, so you can be a better person and reach your ultimate level. But yeah, let me hit y'all with these questions. To all of the single moms, man, Father's Day coming up. I got a quick question. It's a legit question. But if you're dating, right, and you don't like the boring guy or the nerd, so to speak, okay, he don't have drip, he's boring, or he's not your type, or he's not tall enough, or he don't, he don't have enough swag, right? And you deem him corny, or you deem him boring or nerdy, or whatever the case, you don't like him, okay, I get it. Then the other choice of guy, he's hood, he can handle you. You like him, but he just won't do right, or he not dancing to your music, and you just can't tame him for whatever reason to get him to go in the direction you want him to go. Either he keep getting locked up, or he keep cheating, or he won't maintain the job. So then that cancels him out. The one that you really want, you can't attract for whatever reasons. You not making the changes and you not adjusting. Where does that leave you? Like, just think about it. Slow down and think about it. Where does that leave you? Don't want the boring guy. He's not attractive at all to you. So-called street guy, or the tough guy, or the macho guy, he won't be still. Then the one that you really like and want, who's tall, handsome, or got his money together, the one you can take home to mom and bring around the family, he don't want you because he's smart. Where does that leave you? Where does that leave you? One more other question. To all of the single moms who, 25 and older, what are y'all telling the young girls after y'all have a baby and don't maintain a relationship? What do y'all teach them? Do y'all spread negativity? Do y'all poison their mind and doggone give them y'all anecdotal experience? Or do y'all let them know, hey, if you're gonna get out here and procreate, you should be married. You should be in a doggone relationship. That way, if something goes left, hey, at least the state may favor you. You may get some alimony. You may get in half on the house. But anywho, I say that to say, when you guys go out and have these babies, do you ever think to say, you know what, the person I'm finna have this baby with already have a child, but I'm gonna throw another child on them? I really don't think y'all think it through, man, to be honest with you. And I'm asking the question, like, why is that? Yeah, why is that? Got this baby father, I got this dude who have a baby already, or babies, but I'm in the moment right now. I like him, I'm vibing right now. So I'm gonna turn around and give him another baby, if not 2 or 3. And then when things don't go right, or things don't go well, I gotta tackle life alone with these babies and multiple baby fathers. Make it make sense. Yeah, man, I just went and got me a shower, man. 1 minute it rained, then it doggone sun to come back out. But like I say, man, I take the rain and I take the sunshine, man. I'm good with nature, man. I take winter, I take summer, man. I take what God blessed me to have, you know what I mean? I'm just thankful. But anyway, man, this is gonna be part 2 to just go out and have fun, man. Part 2 to just go out and have fun. You know, a lot of women, you hear them say that, you young, just go out, have fun with your life. They tell their other daughters and nieces and friends, yeah, you young, go out and see the world, have fun. You know what that mean, right? That mean go out, and that's the PC way of saying sleep around. Because see, women don't want to be looked at as whores, you know what I'm saying? They have their doggone reputation to protect. You know, they be wanting what men want just as much, but they gotta dress it up, you know what I'm saying? Make it fancy. And so a lot of times when you hear men refer to the females as the B word, a lot of the things that they do when they at a certain phase in life, at that transitional phase between 13 and 21, what end up happening is their nature, just the nature of a female, meaning, you know, once their hormones go to tap dancing, is that gray hair? Once their hormones yeah, it's gray hair. Once their hormones go to tap dancing, they want it. But then, of course, they can't go about it like guys, and they don't go about it like guys. You know what I mean? So therefore, you know, they have to find a way to dress it up and make it fancy to say, you know what, I was young, I didn't know any better. I thought this. And I'm trying to let this fly out, man. Get up out my truck, man. I don't let the windows down with my AC on. There you go. Finally got him out of here, y'all. Yeah. So yeah, I was young, I didn't know any better, and therefore they make a lot of permanent decisions based off of their temporary emotions. And so what I'm saying about that, the behavior that they exhibit is that of a female dog, you know. And anybody who owns a female dog, you can, man, that dog can be friendly. You can pet the dog. You can play with the dog. Cool dog. The dog can be protected. Whatever the case may be, you know, anybody who, you know, whoever owned a female dog, you can change that dog up. Once that dog get in heat, that dog become rebellious, man. That dog just know how to find a way to take the chain off, jump the fence, and get up out of there. And the dog don't care if it's another pit bull or a Rottweiler, a Doberman Pinscher, a boxer, a Saint Bernard, or it could be a poodle. If you can get up there and knock that thing out the box, then, you know, that's what type of time, you know, these females be on, you know. And so therefore, when you see a lot of these single mothers out here, man, and these single women out here, they made their decisions. I wanted to be young and I want to go out and have fun. And, you know, a lot of times, like I say, they dress it up. No, that ain't what that mean. Going on dates don't mean you sleep with everybody. Yeah, I get it. But you know the objective. If you sitting back and you going to spend time with a guy, it's a reason you spending time with that guy. You either spending time with that guy to say, you know, he cool, we just gonna vibe out. Once we vibe out, hopefully we'll be able to spend the evening together and have some intimacy. You know, you're not sitting back saying, okay, I'm I'm dating this guy and I'm letting my father or my brother or my uncle or some man that I respect vet the situation. I'm gonna date the guy, and if the vibe is there and his game is good and and everything check out, then we can spend the evening together. But of course they can't say that, because then they're gonna look like, a slut bucket or a whore, and they trying to protect their reputation. I get it. But a lot of times, like I say, you could just pay attention to their behavior, because see, people just think language is just verbal. You got gestures, you got body language, you got gestures. That's another form of language. If you pay attention, it's telling. It's telling. You know what I'm saying? And so therefore, man, a lot of times they don't even like to listen. Females have been liberated sexually. They've been liberated, doggone, socially. They all around free, and they liberated more now than ever before in history to do whatever they want to do, especially the Western world. Let me just be specific. The Western world, you know what I'm saying? Because they can go out and get jobs just as men. They can go out and fix on the car if they want to, learn how to fix on the car, get up on the roof, do their own shingles, do landscaping. They can do whatever. They play basketball. They can get out there and play. They can do whatever men do. Why aren't they happy? Not just that. It ain't no good man. It ain't no good man. Who are y'all having the babies with if there's no good man? If y'all sitting back saying and knowing there's no good man, who are you having babies with? And why aren't you getting married? If you're going to give the guy the baby, that's like putting the doggone carriage, the cart before the damn horse. You putting the cart before the horse. The horse supposed to pull the cart. What are you doing? Can't tell them nothing. We want to do whatever we want to do when we want to do it. We don't care what we disrupt. We don't care if we don't know what we're doing. We just figure it out as we go. We just ride this emotional roller coaster. And that's what most of them doing. And the reason I'm going so hard and I'm talking about this, man, I got 2 daughters. None of the women in my life are exempt. My mom has transitioned. She's no longer here. She's not exempt. My wife is not exempt. My daughter is not exempt. Certain behavior patterns I've seen with women over the years, generally speaking, it's their nature, man. It's in their nature. And then during this day and time, like I say, man, they more liberated now than ever before. At least during this time in my life, and now they all over the place, man. And I mean, and it's telling. See it for yourself. Go on social media. Talk to your neighbors. You know what they say about the dating pool? It's dry out here. It ain't nothing out here. But guess what? A lot of this turmoil, a lot of this mess that's been created, they created it. And they ain't taking no accountability. That's kryptonite to a woman. They're not taking no accountability for their actions. Ma'am, you sat back and you said and you done told the world that you was a Christian and you've been going to church since you was yay high to a duck butt. You know good and well, being a Christian, that you get married before you have any sexual encounter. At least coming into a relationship, having your V card, you can make certain demands and when it comes to requirements that you want from a guy. If you got everything intact, you got a fine chance. You have a fine chance of getting what you demand. No, most women went out here. They did what they wanted to do. I thought we was in love. He said he was going to be with me. And the silly thing is, a lot of y'all women sat right there. I can't stress it enough. And gave a dude a baby who already had a baby. You seen what type of father he was. You seen what type of dude he was. And you sat right there and still gave him a baby when he had a baby mama already. During this day and time, y'all ain't got no more alibis, man. Y'all telling on y'allself, man. Y'all ain't got no more excuses, man. And then for y'all to think men are ignorant and dumb, y'all crazy. You got to be crazy. You that's past ignorant. You got to be crazy and delusional to think that we all dumb. And then, man, they got table talk now. They got what's that lipstick service? What's that show called? Lip service, where they tell how many different dudes they done slept with: white, black, brown, short, tall, thick or small, the girth size they like, how they been rammed, how they done had their walls knocked down. They talk about everything. Like, shame is completely out of the game. They'll tell you their body count, It tell you doggone the STDs they done had and had to get rid of. Like, it's crazy out here. And seeing me at a young age, I never liked the idea of dating a stranger. So when I found a good woman, I was doggone crazy about femininity. You can be thick all you want. You can have hips. You can be cute as Halle Berry. You can have Oprah Winfrey money. I'm big on femininity. I'm big on doggone peace. And I've been that way for quite some time. And I thank God and I pat myself on the back for executing at a young age. And I got out of the way. Because it's crazy out here. So when people say, especially in Atlanta, when people talk about the dating pool and what's going on out here, these folks are tainted. The men don't know how to be men. A lot of them, they look like men, they sound like men, but they no different from that lion at the circus. That lion at the circus jumped through that fiery hula hoop and he roared and he put on these little show tricks. He was raised in captivity. He looked like a lion, he sound like a lion, but that's not what real lions do. And the same thing go for the man. He got a beard and he sound like one, but it ain't the real man. He's been raised in captivity. Like he ain't his right self, you know. And so again, man, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave off on this note because, like I say, this is part 2. Y'all check out part 1 to go around and have fun. It's on my random sunset page. I don't know what YouTube channel I'm gonna put this on. Well, I'm gonna put it on the same one. This is what I would say to you young females. Watch who you share your body with. Value yourself. Slow down. Find a male mentor. Find somebody who you love and value, whether it's your uncle, your neighbor, the principal, and you listen and you take heed and you ask the right questions. If you do not understand the question or you assume, don't assume. Ask if you don't know what it means. Whatever a person is talking to you, if a woman talking to you, giving you some great information, if a man talking to you, giving you some great information, ask the right questions. But this is what I will say. The same way, especially to my daughter, the same way you like the security of being at my house and the comfort of being at my house, because you can go out there in the front yard, it's nice and groomed and clean. You can find peace. The neighborhood is quiet. You come home, the AC work, the lights work, the water work. You can take a nap. You can take a bath. You can wash clothes. You can go in the refrigerator, find fruits, vegetables. You can cook food in the deep freezer. You can go out to tablecloth dinners with the whole entire family. You can borrow money even though you have your own money. Everybody in the house got their own money, all the way down to my youngest. Everybody got their own money. We all got a few dollars. We're not rich, but we all got a few dollars if we want to go and do the things we need to do. We all got good credit. We all got savings accounts. We all got accounts. We have security. The same way you can demand that of me being the man in your life, you go out and find that type of man. One that's going to protect you mentally, physically, and look over you spiritually and be a great leader, like your father. Also, the security that I provide. Now, when it comes to my wife, that's my better half. We're a unit, ultimate combination, man and woman. Femininity and masculinity. That's the ultimate duality. Up, down, left, right, wrong or right, good or bad, right, wrong, black and white, do or die, up, down, heads or tails, God, the devil, the yin to the yang. You have to find balance. If you represent femininity and you are operating in your femininity, there's power in femininity. Find you a masculine man, find you a great leader, get to know that person. And again, some relationships, they work best transactional. I blaze you, you blaze me. I gave you, you gave me. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm not saying take that route. But what I am saying is, if you're going to have to doggone give up your V card or go and kick it with a guy and share your body and let somebody all up and through the temple, then you may as well doggone, hey, tap into the resources. Do he have a house? Do he have good credit? Do he have a business? Do he have a career? Can he provide and take care of me? Well, you marry me, holy matrimony, the ultimate combination, man, woman, we become a unit. I save myself for you. You got your resources together for me. Now, if you build off of love and you have a strong foundation, then you can build a house on a strong foundation. That's the more traditional way. Meaning, I recognize a man. I know what you stand for. I think you're a great leader. You're a protector, and I think we can build together. And I'm gonna be patient enough to say that we can build together. And that's more the traditional way. But I'm not against the whole, the transaction, because it's a certain part, certain percentage of a relationship that is business. So remember that, and like I say, take heed. And one last thing, take your time getting to know people. Do not rush, do not feel pressure. Take your time in getting to know a person. All right, take your time. And then, like I say, be clear in the very beginning if you doggone dating for marriage, meaning long term, or you dating short term. If you know you gonna remain promiscuous, or you just gonna go out there and just have a friend with benefit, you need to know that, and that need to be communicated up front. And let's not leave out and ignore communication. Communication is the key in any relationship. Father, daughter, son, mother, brother, sister, neighbors, cousins, co-workers, classmates. It's imperative. You must communicate. Learn how to express yourself. Control your emotions. You have to be emotionally mature. Control your emotions. If you know that's something you need to work on it. Don't take those problems into no relationship, because you need communication in order for a relationship to work. And so that's that Western world talk from women who done had these doggone anecdotal experiences, and they done been tossed up and they done had a bad experiences. They gonna push it off on you. They gonna push it off on you. It's point of reference. They've been through this and now they think it's gonna happen to you. And so then they push it off on you. Now, girl, don't do this. Go out and have fun. Don't get married early. Don't get married early. They done went out here and goofed off and was boy crazy and wanted to sleep around and sling it around and have that whole phase that I was telling you about earlier. When it comes to that female dog, that's that whole phase. That's how it starts. Young, my hormones were tap dancing. I didn't know how to say, hey, look, I want to get my rocks off. So the first guy who knew how to talk me out my doggone pants, I wanted in on that action. It's not that he took advantage of me. So now I got to sit back and play victim and say I was vulnerable and he came and he took advantage of me. No. Live with your decisions. Because like I say, there's consequences behind your doggone actions and the choices that you make. So like I say, guys, this is part 2. Check out part 1. And like I say, don't be listening to that nonsense of going out here having fun unless you really know to yourself that I wish to be remain promiscuous. I want to date around. And after I date around 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 times, then I'm going to sit back and I'm going to chill out and then find somebody on my level. And then doggone, I'll level up and then I'll date. You know what I'm saying? Not go out here, you know, and everybody want that Sierra blessing. You know, I hope I get hit with that Sierra blessing. I'm going to go out here and sleep around with this person, that person, get this person a baby, get that person a baby. You get a baby, you get a baby, you get a baby. And then once I'm tired of slinging it around, then I want the best man with the most money and to come lead me and so I can be his queen and walk around on his arm after I done shared it with doggone half the neighborhood or half of the industry. That's my time, guys. Make some wise decisions. Control your feelings. Get out of your emotions. Learn how to control your emotions. And like I say, level up in the conversation. Let's have the conversation. And mature audience only. Get out of your feelings. Men are logical. Most women are emotional. Not to say that women don't have logic, and not to say that men can't be emotional. Most men, and especially real men, are logical. And most women are in their femininity and emotional. That's my time. Over and out.